Okay. Leo. What's going on? Hold on, I'm just saging for a minute. Sometimes you gotta sage a stank off you. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays, man. It's like going out there. There's so much fear energy going on. Sometimes you just gotta clear out that field a little bit. I'm gonna ring this bowl and then we're going to start the reading. And my intention with ringing this bowl is to send out some healing energy, also just to clear our minds and clear my own mind so that this reading can come in as clear as possible, right? And I feel like there's been a lot of chaos going on in the world. And so if we can just clear that energy for a minute. Great. So, Leo Moon, Leo Sun, Leo Rising. You know, just kind of tuning in to the energy for a minute, and also I have a Leo Moon and a Leo Rising, so I feel like I'm kind of just like tapped in anyway. Um, a lot of jealous vibes going on throughout June. I'm feeling that pretty intensely. There's also some interesting communication, not communications, connections going on with the full moon in Sagittarius and this asteroid named Antares. And that has to do with the jealousy too, and power struggles and control issues. And so I'm just really feeling that for Leo in June. There's going to be a whole lot of people in that Leo frequency. Oh, these cards wanted to pop out. Interesting. It's very interesting the way these came out. Okay, so we have Temperance here. So card of Sagittarius. So I think the full moon is going to be very illuminating. It's going to bring about a tower moment for Leos because there's going to be some deception afoot. Let's see what other cards are popping up, and then I'm going to get some clarifiers. So what did I say? That full moon in Sagittarius, that is a time to definitely be careful what information comes out. Don't start popping off on people right away, but also be aware that some people in your inner circle do not have your best interests in mind. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So a lot of creativity this month going on. And it's something that it might not seem like it on the surface. It might not seem like you feel like you have anything to feel inspired by because a lot of us are still stuck in our homes, but you're feeling it. You're feeling it internally. You're feeling it inside. You're starting to get full of hope and optimism and enthusiasm again. And it could be just the fact that, when Leos have to deal with haters, or they start to recognize that people are doubting them, that can also stir up an Ace of Wands moment. It's sort of like, it's like, oh, you don't believe I can do it? Oh, you must have thought I was someone else. You didn't know what I was working with. Okay, that a lot of fire signs are like that in general. It's just like inspires fire signs to do better when people are doubting them. It's like the challenge. It's the competitive nature of the fire signs that loves that energy. So we've got the Two of Wands. So I'm liking that. That is very directed fire energy in this deck. It's taking that Ace of Wands energy and starting to put some plans into motion because that focus is there, starting to get a little bit more direction. So that's great. I love that. The World. Oh my goodness. Y'all are completing the cycle. That's great. That's great. We'll get some more clarifiers as to what that cycle is, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with not being in alignment with your soul tribe. I think you guys have been stuck. I'm feeling this in the fire signs in general. I'm feeling that like fire signs are going through a period right now where they're like, you know, maybe I'm with my biological tribe or I'm with this group that I've known for a very long time, but they don't feel like they're my tribe anymore. It doesn't feel supportive at all. High Priestess. Yep. This is all coming from intuition, and this is all a part of the, it had to happen this way. I think a lot of fire signs right now are waking up their intuition, and a lot of it is coming from realizing that there's stank energy around them. And just because someone's smiling in your face and telling you what they think you want to hear, they're not even telling you what you want to hear. They're telling you what they think you want to hear. See, that's the thing with Leos. People think Leos want their egos stroked all the time, which, yes, if you mean it. If you don't mean it, don't say it. Oh my God. It's like, there's nothing a Leo hates more than a liar. Because Leos are so trusting. You know, it's like when they find out that you've lied, it's really bad. It's really hard to get back in their good graces. You know what I mean? Okay. So we've got Son of Pentacles. So, because this is coming in upright, I'm going to pull some clarifiers for that one when I get to it. But yeah, this could be someone younger energy. It feels like it's someone trying to pursue you. But they're not coming in as the Father of Pentacles. They're coming in as the Sun. So immature energy. We've got the Four of Wands here. So I'm liking the way this progression is going because you had the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it's this internal spark that happens inside of you. It's like you're woken back up. I believe it's because I'm just tuning in. Your heart chakras are getting cleared out like crazy. Once that heart chakra is completely cleared out, and I will link some, chakra balancing music at the in the description box. But once your guys' heart chakras are cleared out, you guys are going to be pretty much unstoppable. A lot of this energy that's being cleared out is a lot of past hurts, past traumas, and also the people in your social circle are not conducive to your growth whatsoever. So once that energy is cleared out and once those entanglements are gotten rid of, all this fire energy is going to come out. And I'm feeling like, you know, there's no Five of Wands here. It's not like, you know, knock on wood, it might come up next. But it's very directed fire energy. You go from the Ace of Wands in reverse to the Two of Wands, very focused, pointed, planning, putting plans into motion. And then you've got the Four of Wands, which is very balanced, stable. Four in numerology is a very stable number. How do you build a house? You've got four sides to it. That creates a stable foundation. And then, ooh, so the overall energy in this spread is the Nine of Swords. So very interesting, but can't make this shit up. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. I just said I didn't see any Five of Wands in there. I had a feeling it was going to come up. Okay, so, you know, I'm going to pull some clarifiers on all these, but like I said, I think what's going to happen, I think you guys are taking this fire energy, this creativity. I think a lot of the Leos that are in the same like bandwidth that I am in, we are being woken up right now to our spiritual leadership. And I think a lot of people are seeing that and they're not liking it. They're not liking it at all. And it's going to be a sad realization when you realize the people who aren't liking it are the people who are in your social circle. And it's not anything personal. Sometimes when we're shining, it illuminates other areas in which other people have not shined. Not that they aren't capable of it, but for whatever reason, they've blocked it. They're not doing it. And so when you do it, it feels threatening. It's sort of like when you have a dysfunctional dynamic and there's that frequency. If you deviate out of the frequency, it's like crabs in a bucket. So people are going to project their judgment and their insecurity and their fear onto you to try to make you feel insecure so that they feel secure. And it's really just a frequency thing. It's like if you're not in the same vibration, people will do whatever they need to do to get you back in their vibration. And I'm not even saying like that vibration's good or bad. It's just not conducive to your growth and where you're going. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the, I want to get some more descriptors of this Temperance card. I'm really feeling like this is the Sagittarius full moon, but let's see what the cards are saying. And I just want to comment, you've got 4 major arcanas in this spread. That's quite a bit of major arcanas. Okay. So very, very karmic time period. Okay, these cards are popping out. Whoa, hello, hello, hello. Okay. I think this card wanted to come out too. So we'll play it. Okay. We'll play it. So we've got the Tower. So you got the Tower twice. This is like 100% that full moon. We've also got the King of Chalices. And we've got the Chariot. So honestly, I really do think that you are showing up as the King of Chalices. I think you're going to have a Tower moment and you're going to realize that your feelings were correct about certain situations. And then you're just going to move on. You're going to be like, bye. I knew it all along. Bye. I don't think you're gonna think twice about it because you've seen this coming for a while. Since this COVID thing has started, Leos have been going through a major heart clearing, the collective in general, but Leos, that sign rules the heart, and so our heart is a lie detector. You'll be able to know when someone is lying to you. If it feels light, it's right. If it's heavy, it's a lie. Words to live by. Okay. Let's see, get some clarifiers for this Tower card. So we have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, that's communication coming in. Underneath that, Nine of Chalices. Interesting. Where is this going? And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So after this full moon in Sagittarius, you guys are really just, it's going to come from, this might be, I'll see if this is, I feel like this is connected with the High Priestess energy, but I feel like you guys are, this Tower moment that comes from the full moon is what is going to allow, because that social circle, these people that have been in your life, they need to go. And once that energy is gone, You're going to be so much happier. It's like the soil needs to be better so that what you plant, the Seven of Pentacles, it's planting seeds. Your soil needs to be better. The environment needs to be better so that what you're planting, when it comes to fruition, it's it's got a lot of fruit to bear. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this moon card. Tell me what's going on with this moon card. Tell me what's going on with this moon card. So we've got the Hangman. Okay. We've got Two of Chalices. Interesting. Interesting energy. And we've got the Six of Chalices. So you may be thinking of a past relationship. You might be having someone come in, bringing up a past relationship. Also, the Hangman has to do with sacrifice. So you may be sacrificing this idea of what you thought this relationship would be. Let's see if I can get one more for this. Could have to do with the Pisces as well. The High Priestess. So yeah, I have a feeling that this moon, if you've been dealing, okay, so a couple different things. I think this has to do with a specific romantic relationship in a Leo's life that was over, that's been over, but perhaps there was still a little bit of clinging on to it. But this relationship was a manifestation of this energy that Leos have been having to go through, which is loyalty is great to a certain degree. You don't want to be loyal to people who aren't loyal to you. So this could have to do with just one person, one romantic relationship. But I believe this has to do with just the whole inner circle of Leo. And the High Priestess energy, we're that energy is, you're getting these insights not necessarily from what people are saying. It's by what you're feeling. It's by what your instinct's telling you. It's by what your gut is telling you. Okay, so underneath this Ace of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that is the most slow-moving knight in all of the tarot deck. Okay, we've got the Knight of what in the world? We got the Knight of Chalices. Okay. Some of y'all got options, but they coming in as knights. There's no kings underneath this Ace of Wands. And then we have the Emperor. Okay, there's your king. Interesting. What is going on here? Maybe this is why you guys get your mojo going on. You got all these suitors. You got all these suitors coming in. But one's going to be an emperor, possibly an Aries. Also, we have the water signs. So Knight of Chalices, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Knight, earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. But like I said, 2 knights and 1 emperor. Let's see what else is going on here. And the Magician. So some people are seeing your shine right now. That's what's up. People are noticing that you are the magician. You could be manifesting these suitors into your life. I think Leo has been getting kind of bored. Y'all been kind of lonely. I think that last relationship, you've been clinging on to it for a while. I think when you finally let it go, which will be the full moon, The relationship is a representation of a lot of different things going on with Leo. Okay. I think for some of you, it was that twin flame dynamic. And whenever I think about twin flame dynamics, I think of it like reality is like a video game. Okay. And if you're in the twin flame frequency, you are learning how to not be codependent, because that twin flame is just a whole bunch of heartbreak. You're not supposed to be with your twin flame. Your twin flame is supposed to treat you like shit. And then you realize like, oh, I'm not supposed to be codependent anymore. Someone treats me like shit, I'm not waiting for them. That whole runner dynamic, runner chaser, nah. And I think if some of y'all have been on that frequency, you're about to let it go during this full moon. Because you're going to realize this is just an ego trip. This is just a fucking power game. And I'm so tired of people stealing my sunshine and making me feel like I am like egotistical for loving myself. I'm not doing that. Underneath this two of wands, we got the Queen of Chalices. I believe that's you. I think that's you showing up. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm liking that. And then we've got Ten of Swords. Yeah. So, big illuminations are going to be happening after this full moon. I think you're going to have some people from your past coming back. Some people from your past are going to come back because you're going to be feeling yourself. They're going to want to be making amends. But you got two knights and an emperor. And that emperor could be you as well, making an executive decision. But I do pick up on two people. Feels like it's your past coming back. They're coming back because they've seen you shine. And they might have blocked you, or you might have blocked them. But they can feel it. Your mojo's back this month. And people can feel that. And so we got the Six of Swords underneath the World. We have the Eight of Pentacles underneath the World. So yeah, you're going to be single for a minute. You're working on your business. And we have the Knight of Swords. So, more communication coming in. Another knight. God, you got all these knights around you. You need to get rid of that shit. That people are going to feel you pull your energy back, and they're going to want to come back in. But remember, they're all knights. They're not mature, and they're going to make you feel like you're a knight. You're not a knight. So three different people coming in, all night energy. Be aware of it. What's going on with this High Priestess? So we have the Queen of Wands. That's you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If it's not you, then it's someone else coming in. But I think that's you. We've got the Six of Wands. So being very victorious. Six of Wands is moving forward with a victory. Coming back from battle with a victory too. Knight of Wands. You got all the knights. Leo got all the knights. All the knights. What is going on here? What is all this knight? All these knights want to get all up in your hot pocket. But you're the queen. You don't have time for knights. You don't have time for knights. What's going on with this Son of Pentacles? Here's more knight energy. What's going on with this Son of Pentacles, huh? What's going on with this Son of Pentacles? So we've got four of Swords. So you're not making any movements towards this Son of Pentacles energy. Five of Pentacles, because they're broke as a joke. That's why. Because they're coming in as the Son of Pentacles and not the Father. And the Five of Wands. Okay. So this is someone... They are They are broke as a joke. They have been a period. They've been in a period of stasis for a while. They're broke and they're pissed off, and they think that's your problem. You got all the knights. You literally got all the knights, and you got another knight. And to be honest with you, I think it's the same knight as the Knight of so you got the Son of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, but I think they're the same person. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Nine of Swords. Five of Chalices. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and then you've got the Two of Swords. So the single card, I'm going to pull one more. And Strength. So here's the thing. That's bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. That's you. That's who you have to be this month. This is going to be a test for a Leo. Leos want to be the King of Wands. They don't want to be the King of Swords. Leos don't want to have to be judging people and be cold. The King of Swords is cold. It's colder energy. And Leo is a fire sign. It's supposed to be warm. It doesn't like to be cold. But that's what you have to be this month, is the King of Swords, because you're going to have a lot of fuck energy coming in. And it's going to want to steal your thunder. And you're going to have a lot of thunder this month because you get your fire back. And the second you get your fire back, they're going to come in. And they're all knights. You literally got every knight in the deck. And you have one knight that's very persistent. And this knight has money issues. And they're going to try to make it your problem. And it's not your problem. But they're really going to make it your problem. So, and you're going to feel real conflicted about it. And, you know, they might even have a romantic offer coming in as well. And you're just going to have to say no, because I think on some level, you know, you're not balanced right now. You just got your fire back. I think there's been a period of stasis, like I said, and you're just going to have to say no. The Strength card came up underneath that Nine of Swords. You're going to be really in your head about all this energy coming back in. You're going to be really in your head when all these people are trying to blame you for what's going on with them and projecting onto you, especially with the climate. You know, if you start feeling too happy, people are going to be like, why are you feeling so happy? Don't you understand what's going on in the world? It's not even appropriate for you to feel happy right now. And you can't let them take you down to their level. It is imperative that those of us that can, we keep our vibrations up so that this whole planet doesn't go into a pit of despair. These are really troubling times. It's really important that we try to stay as positive as we possibly can. So don't let these energies come in and convince you that it's somehow wrong for you to be taking care of yourself. Although you're going to be in your head about it because you're going to really want to help. And I think it's like you don't have it to give right now. You need to give that energy to yourself. This is the whole issue. You guys have not been able to move forward because you've been giving your energy to a bunch of people who didn't deserve it in the first place. They need to generate their own energy just like you generate your own energy. You know, like they need to learn how to do it themselves because they didn't even appreciate it when you were doing it. So it is what it is. So that's all I got for you, Leo. Listen, it's going to be a good month. It's going to be a good month. You're really going to be feeling yourself. Just be careful that you don't let like negative energy in. Don't let it get to you. That's their own shit. I think we've all been through it, you know? Like when we're going through some shit and we see someone doing well, and it sometimes, you know, we can be guilty of that. It's like we don't know how to, you only know how to be happy and loving to someone if you're in that vibe. If you're in a low frequency, it's hard to generate those emotions. It doesn't, it's not a reflection of who you are. It takes two to tango. I feel like I need to say that. For whoever's blaming you for things, definitely own up to your part in it. But if they're not owning up to anything, don't even pay them any attention. And to be honest with you, I don't really think that, like, if you have any people coming in for closure this month or wanting some sort of clarity, you're not going to get it. It's going to be really anticlimactic. This is not the time to be doing it. People are still in a really fear-based state right now. So, and I think for some of you, you have been waiting on certain people to get in contact again and have closure with them and have clarity. And it's gonna burst your bubble a little bit because you're gonna be like, oh man, that's not what I was expecting. So, with that said, that was your guys' reading. That's that. June 2020 looks pretty good besides some jealous people in your life. If you like that reading and you want a personal reading, just shoot me an email. I'll put my email in the description box below. And until next time.